Now let's move on to the next part. We have specification number 2, which asks us to describe a transmissible disease as a disease in which the pathogen can be passed from one host to another. So in this section, we are going to study what transmissible diseases are and how pathogens move from one host to another. So the definition we will write is that a transmissible disease is a disease caused by a pathogen that can be passed from one host to another, which allows the infection to spread between individuals. A transmissible disease is an illness caused by a pathogen such as a bacterium, virus, fungus, or parasite. These pathogens have the ability to move from one host to another instead of remaining confined to a single individual. Transmission can take place in several ways, including airborne droplets, contaminated food or water, direct contact, or through vectors such as mosquitoes. Because the pathogen can spread between people, the infection can pass through a population and may cause outbreaks or even wider epidemics. The key feature of a transmissible disease is that it depends on person-to-person or host-to-host transfer for its continued spread. Now let's understand the methods of transmission by understanding this table. First, droplets in the air. Pathogens can spread when an infected person coughs or sneezes, releasing droplets into the air. When another person inhales these droplets, the pathogens enter their body. Common examples of diseases spread this way include the common cold and influenza. Next, contaminated food or water. In this method, pathogens enter the body when a person eats contaminated food or drinks unsafe water. Diseases such as cholera, typhoid, and dysentery are spread in this way. Another method is touching contaminated surfaces. Pathogens can be picked up from surfaces and then enter the body through the mouth, nose, or broken skin when a person touches their face. Examples of diseases linked to this method include athlete's foot and salmonella infection. Finally, insect bites, also known as vectors. Insects like mosquitoes carry pathogens and inject them directly into the bloodstream when they bite a person. Diseases such as malaria and dengue fever are spread through this method.